Court is in session in cause number 323454, case of style of state of Texas versus Bobby Lee Reynolds Jr. Mr. Reynolds, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Reynolds, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Reynolds, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Reynolds, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Reynolds?
Okay, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Reynolds, you're here represented by your attorney, Joe Vasquez. Attorney Vasquez, how are you doing?
Good, Your Honor. How about you?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Vasquez, do you waive a record in Mr. Reynolds' case?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the state is represented by Attorney Kathleen Nelson. Attorney Nelson, how are you doing?
I'm good, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Reynolds, I have before me a document that is titled Information. This information alleges that on or about April 25th of 2019, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of theft. Mr. Reynolds, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Mr. Reynolds, how do you plead? Guilty? Not guilty or no contest? Guilty?
Guilty.
Now, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Reynolds, I have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. It's also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. On page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials, BR, that are on a line next to a box that's no contendere, which means no contest. Mr. Reynolds, did you place your initials on this line?
Yes,
Your
sir.
Honor, Your Honor, I'm sorry to interrupt. I believe Mr. Reynolds meant to plead no contest. We talked about it. Earlier, he said guilty.
Oh, yeah. Now, Mr. Reynolds, going back to you've been charged with the offense of theft, which occurred on or about April 25th of 2019, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas. Mr. Reynolds, to this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Now, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
No, sir.
Are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight the charges?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Mr. Reynolds, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments, also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. On page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials BR that are written on a line next to a box that's checked no contendere, which means no contest. Did you place your initials on this line?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this same document, Mr. Reynolds, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Mr. Reynolds, did you sign this document?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Reynolds, oh, wow. Yeah, we're gonna have to